regular season is... Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against Indiana, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. White is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. And for Orlando, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3. And it's the Magic's ball. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Levine sets the screen for White. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who is guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The play will be reviewed and will enter the room. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, double-checking, and the game continues on.
The first free throw is good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, well the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that comes off the assist by Levine. White's got 8 points. The Magic trail by 4. Suggs looking around. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Drills it from outside.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Outside, White. The tray. It's hauled in by the Magic. That first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. From past the arc, score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Suggs. And the rejection by Smith. On the wing, Williams, defended by Carter. And they'll get another chance. Levine wide open. Suggs with the steal. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. Clinks the dunk off the rim. Outside Williams. Into the lane. Kick out to Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Here's a look at the stats for Banchero. Coming off a terrific season. He put up about 22 points a game last season. 7 rebounds and 5 assists. And when they need to add defense.
Whoa! How about that
slam? Whoa! Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Banchero. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Levine can't hit. The Magic trail by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Suggs throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here we felt it. Levine for 3. Again, Levine missing. Here's Suggs. Caldwell Pope for 3. The shot missing. Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the ball. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1.
Oh, yes! Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it can be a problem.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
And it's Banchero missing. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside, Levine. Back to White. On the wing, Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Now it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Levine for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Levine's got 9 points in the quarter.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense. If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
RJ, for the Bulls, their last 2 seasons have ended with losses in the play-in.
Yeah, they finished as the 9th seed both years and won their first play-in games. But that second play-in game has been a problem, which is why they need to set themselves up better during the regular season.
And the jam by Levine.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Suggs kicks it out to Bancaro. Takes a three. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Chicago.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's White driving to the basket. That one goes in. White's got 13 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Takes the three. That is good. And the Bulls lead has gone down to just 8 points with the bucket from Suggs.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
White the pass to Smith. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And he converts the layup. White's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hey, yo, right here. Here's Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
White against Suggs. Outside, White. Misses the three.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And that one's good. Suggs.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Williams finds Levine. Shoots the three. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls, thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those do.
Taking a peek now. And that's a halftime run.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Buzelis. Dosumu is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Torrey Craig. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Dosumu, rebounded by Howard. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Vucevic setting the pick for Craig. And it's Vucevic missing. So it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. Trailing by 5. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Screen.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. 5th on the list, the Magic.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
The drive by Anthony. It's good. Anthony's got the first points in the second half up on the board for the Magic.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season has really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender.
The Magic shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Ball against Anthony. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Ball. Buzelis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harris outside. There's the triple. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony, how he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
And he's good on the first of 3. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by the Magic.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Harris misses. Bulls have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Dosunmu. A 3-pointer off the mark. Orlando trailing here. For 3, Harris. For the lead. Craig pulls it in. Now Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Ball with it, picked up by Harris. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Anthony. The Magic again can't hit. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Buzelis. Another 3 for Chicago.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. For 3, Harris. No good that time.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Gary Harris. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
To the paint, here's Wagner. Harris outside. Wagner with a screen for Harris. Will it go? The Magic again can't hit.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Chicago leading by 8. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. Ball from long range. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
For Chicago, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Pass to Howard. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harris passes to Isaac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Isaac. And both free throws good for Isaac.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando. White against Suggs. Banchero a screen on White. Here's Suggs. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Levine finds Williams. Back to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Suggs against White. Here's Carter. That shot, no good. Smith with the defensive effort. Outside, Levine. Pass to Williams. Levine sets the screen for Williams. Kick out to Levine. Off target from outside. The Magic trail by 15. Banchero outside. Three-pointer. The Magic again can't hit. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are.
Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man. Here's Suggs. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
A free throw drops for Suggs. Richard for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectful, but with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of long rebound.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up. Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
White up top. He's covered by Suggs. Tries the spin move. The kick out to Williams. For three, Levine. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's Suggs missing. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 14-5 run here.
2 minutes.
White looking around.
2 minutes.
Lets it go from deep. Up again. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Levine. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout offer, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Oh, my goodness!
Okay, that's just insane.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Hands it from downtown. Smooth sailing for Chicago. And so the Bulls now can just hold on to the ball. And it's White missing. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David
Stay on. Case more. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. And then on Saturday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jovic and Bam play together inside. And it's Rozier in at the point guard position. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Carter in at the center position.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Miami. Wagner with it. Hero picks him up. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Misses off the left iron. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, B.A., to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started. A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
Suggs outside. And Carroll with a screen on Rozier. The 3 from Suggs. And another miss by Orlando. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Hero, the pass to Rozier. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And no wonder they call him Scary Terry. That's a bad man.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Now here's Adebayo. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Rozier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And a vicious slam by Rozier, really sticking it to them.
Banchero surveys. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Jovic.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Here's Banchero. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's on Jimmy Butler.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
He's perfect from the line this time. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Suggs. No points so far. Yes, it's good.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Suggs against Rozier. Pass to Butler, and Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Wagner. Over Butler. Back to Wagner. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Rozier with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Hero for three. Gets the three to fall.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Banchero with a screen on Hero. The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Heat. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year. Here's Rozier. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Yeah, Wagner showing he has the strength to beat contact.
Rozier outside. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Heat out in front, leading by... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who've got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner, and it's Suggs in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Pass to Jovic. Hero, screen on Banchero. Clock at 4. Second chance effort. That one a little long. Magic trail by 7. Banchero cleaning up the fast break.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
Rozier, the pass to Hero. Three-pointer, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. And with him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And that one's good. Jovic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Butler, a screen on Suggs. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
and could be a prolific night for Rozier. He's going on the attack and getting rewarded for it.
Here's Wagner. Suggs outside. There's the triple. And another three for Orlando.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Heat leading by 3. Here's Butler on the attack. JB.
What vision from Rozier there. Seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
Suggs against Rozier. The kick out to Banchero.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Butler.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Rozier finds Hero. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Magic trail by 5. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Banchero. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And Rozier, here we go. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Perfect soft touch from Rozier. That level of shot control is a strength of his game.
Suggs outside. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Bam is really good at getting out as a big, running that lane, and being a weapon to finish on the break.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. "35 seconds left in the first half. Carter, the pass to Suggs. And a miss there on the triple.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
From deep. Connects from downtown. And it's a 9-point Miami lead.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Banchero no good. Rozier outside. Hero on the wing. From the arc. Sinks it from distance. Hero's got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Miami going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More 2K.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2.
Okay, so now, and that's it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, one of the stories here, Terry Rozier. Man, is he getting it done today?
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for the Heat, we've got Josh Richardson. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. Kevin Love out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ware in at the 4. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turn. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their...
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
They give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Howard against Jaquez. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. The biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Good on both. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Here's Wagner. Good work there as he goes.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Ware. Uses the glass on the layup. Ware's got his first bucket in this one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Wagner with a screen on Robinson. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Wagner missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Robinson can't hit. Magic trail by 14. Out to the wing. Back to Isaac. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's Richardson penetrating. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Heat lead by 16. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Howard. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple. Howard's got himself on the board with a three there.
Fantastic assist by Harris on the play. He makes the right call, rotating the ball on that one.
Outside Richardson. Soft touch off the glass. Richardson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Howard shot good.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
Love a screen on Anthony. Here's Richardson. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Cole Anthony. Miami shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Howard with a screen on Richardson. It's Anthony on the tape. And Anthony slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And stolen by Anthony. Pass to Howard. 4-3. No good there.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Richardson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richardson's got 11 points here in the second half.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here is Howard. 6 points for him. From outside, off the mark. Here's Jaquez. There's the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
Love the take there from Jaquez Jr. Clever at knowing when to attack.
Robinson against Harris. There's Howard with the three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Magic foul.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Third team foul.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Suggs driving inside, and that one drops for him. Suggs has got 9, and here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat out in front, leading by 17. And we're coming right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Over to the left wing. Here's Jovic. Drops in the 3.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Banchero the screen. The 3 from Suggs. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Banchero no good. Heat leading by 20. And Adebayo slams it in.
You try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
And here's Wagner. Carter, a screen on Butler. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Rozier against Suggs. Hero hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
No good on the triple. Miami has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. And here's Butler outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Rozier against Suggs for 3. Caldwell Pope. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler surveying the floor. Rozier outside. Lots of room. Orlando with the rebound.
He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And Banchero gets it to go.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Rozier with it. He's picked up by Banchero. 1:49 left in the final quarter. Takes it inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rozier, and that one is hammered home.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's the time to hang. Here's Banchero, denied by Adebayo.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Terry Rozier.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Rozier, the pass to Butler. Misses the three. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. Caldwell Pope for three. Rebounded by Jovic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Butler outside. And again, no good by Miami.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Carter can't get it to go. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Rozier with it. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So along.
Let's meet the starting lineup.
It's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point...
In the air and down hard!
Oh, stop.
Ball against Hero. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Giddey. In the corner, it's Levine. Ball against Rozier. And then Paul slams it in.
And I tell you what, Ball has some nifty dunks up his sleeve, effortlessly getting off the ground to bash that one in.
Rozier against Giddey. Left side, Rozier. Pass to Hero. The kick out to Rozier. 4 on the shot clock. The baseline J. Here's Adebayo. It's all in by the Bulls. Levine with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Top of the key ball. A 3-ball. Rebound by Butler. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Cavaliers. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They got some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Levine looking around. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ball from long range. Sinks the triple. Ball's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Chicago leading by 4. And stolen by Butler. And Rozier, here we go.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first. And Adebayo sends it back. They get it back. Giddey the pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Giddey kicks to Smith. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Always has his head up, getting unselfish with it.
Outside, Hero. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he dumps it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
Ball surveying the defense. He was all alone on that one. Ball's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls. Here's Butler. Excellent D there from Ball. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for Chicago. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Levine and Williams up in the forward position. Josh Giddey is out there with Ball, and it's Smith in at the 5. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
Here's Jovic. He's guarded by Williams. Rozier the pass to Jovic. Butler against Levine. Butler drives it in and dunks it home.
Yeah, and Butler leaving no doubt on that drive to the hole. What a play.
Outside ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they had some memorable battles last season. Let's hope for more of the same here tonight. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Williams, a screen on Rozier. Ball kicks to Giddey. To the inside. Releases. Smith the pass to Levine. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Terry Rozier.
Nice work by Levine to get inside and earn a trip to the line.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Ball kicks to Levine. Missed inside. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Jovic. 11-point game his last outing. And good that time. Jovic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside, Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Butler up top, guarded by Levine. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And it's good, 2 points. Heroes got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Heat.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
I got him.
Pulls up, high post. Butler, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. And Giddey gets it to go.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
Ball against Rozier. Ball kicks to Levine. Adebayo against Smith. Back to Levine. Pass to Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Rozier looking around. Outside Hero. No good from the wing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is, thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Miami Heat.
Execution, these guys know.
And that's a halftime.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Jaime Jaquez, Josh Richardson out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Ware in at the power forward position. So Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. White the pass to Dosunmu. Craig with a screen on Robinson. Back to White. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Here's a look at the stats for Robinson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 13 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
And there is the whistle. It goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Here's Ware. Hits it from three-point range. Ware's got 5.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And it's White missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Ware. Defended by Dosunmu. Good. Ware's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
White with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Buzelis' shot is good.
Some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Heat.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Jaquez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. He gets it in there. Robinson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Inside. Here's Love. Shoots over Vucevic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And you know for that matchup with New York, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Jaquez with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Now White. No scoring in this one. Here's Dosunmu. There's 21 seconds left to play in the 3rd. There's the triple. Miami grabs the miss. Now here's Love. This one for 3. Traps in the tray.
Kevin Love.
Love's got 5. Here's Dosunmu. And here's Vucevic. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Miami holding a very comfortable 25. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Torrey Craig is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. A new lineup here for the Bulls. A deep 3 from Butler. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Levine passes to Smith. Ball kicks to Smith. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Levine for 3. And the Bulls get it back. Williams for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And it's Miami with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, give him credit. Offensively, Bam has been fighting hard, really taking it at the defense.
Ball with it, picked up by Hero. And that one is good.
Good determination here, guys. A 4th quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Rozier with the ball. Beyond the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to Giddey. Shoots over Hero. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Miami leading by 20. Outside Butler. 3-pointer. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel. And, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public. And a lot of times, voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
From deep. Hero, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Miami.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the... In the air and down hard!
Oh, stop.
Butler from outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Heat lead by 21.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Outside, Levine. And the jam by Levine. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
So Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So, first.
Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Friday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And that game against the Grizzlies, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Wagner in at small forward. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Josh Giddey out there with Kobe White, and it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about
power at home.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
White looking it over. Orlando with the rebound. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Not what you'd expect when you look at the standings. I think this game is important to them to try and turn the tables here.
Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
White, good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The kick out to Banchero. Knocks it down from distance.
Responding nicely with his own three, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Outside White. Pass to Levine. Another three for Chicago.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Suggs finds Banchero. White with it, now guarded by Suggs. Here's Levine for three. They get it again. Up top, Giddey. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Giddey passes to Smith. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. And he lays it up and in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Magic trail by 4. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Suggs has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
White, the pass to Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Rebound by the Bulls. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. White finds Giddey. Here's an 8-footer. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Suggs against White. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Look at the quickness from Levine. Saw the defender closing in and still got the shot away.
Inside, here's Banchero. It's hauled in by White. Chicago leading by 3. Right side, Williams. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Suggs against White. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Suggs. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A 3 off the inbound. Unable to get that one. No good on the shot. Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Kobe White out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go. After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Here's Williams. Pass to Smith. Left side White. Tipped. On the wing, Suggs. He's got 12. Stolen by Giddey. And a fast break now for the Bulls. The pull-up J. It's rebounded by Banchero.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Suggs. And that one drops. Suggs has got 8 points in the quarter.
Suggs handling this business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
White for 3. The rebound by Carter.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level. So he has an exciting future in front of him.
Shot is good by Levine.
You know, it's not just a 3-point shot for Levine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
Suggs against White. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Right wing. Knocked loose. And Carroll with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Just 4 to shoot. Caldwell-Pope's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside White. Here's Levine for 3. Kept alive. Outside Giddey. On the wing, Levine. Another shot. Oh, Levine fighting through contact.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Lets it go from deep. Chicago with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The three from Suggs. And another miss by Orlando. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Levine for 3. Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And it's good. 2 points.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Here's Levine. And he got the whistle on the way up. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Clark, the Magic winning the Southeast Division last year. A bit of a surprise to some.
Yeah, I agree. I was surprised as well, but you know what? That young group came together and is a bit ahead of schedule based on the typical trajectory of that kind of young team. But they've got a great, exciting core led by 2022 first-round draft pick number 1 overall pick, Paolo Banchero. That's a solid foundation to build around.
Second team foul.
55 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And Suggs, here we go. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Levine for 3. Here's Smith. Giddey against Suggs. And it's Giddey missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Banchero. Here's Suggs. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless. That was really a high-risk pass there. Perhaps he'll think twice about attempting that kind of pass again.
From outside the arc. Fires in the triple. And now a 5-point Magic lead.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them.
And it's Giddey missing. Oh, did he? He did! Wow!
How about that? Are you kidding me?
And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Magic. Appreciate you joining us.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Gary Harris. Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony, and it's Howard in at the 3 spot. 3-pointer, Buzelis. Orlando with a rebound. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul of the game. Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Now here's Anthony. Into the lane. Drops in the layup for two. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
You see the quickness there from Anthony, beating everybody to the spot.
Ball outside. Three-pointer. Nails it from three. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. The three from Ball. It's hauled in by Isaac.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Anthony, the pass to Howard. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Isaac with a screen on Ball. Here's Anthony. And no good. Good D by Ball. SuperLu for three. Orlando with the rebound.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
For three, here's Harris. No good that time. The Bulls trail by 11. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. There's Ball with a three. Buries it from three. Ball's got 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Anthony outside. Driving to the basket. Stolen by Ball. In transition. Here they come.
Hey, you got to give Ball credit. He's very good at using his length to poke balls away.
Orlando leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Anthony outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Harris outside. The layup off target.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Buzelis. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
The three from Ball. Howard grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Howard. Harris on the wing. Jacks up a three. He buries it from three. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Ball taking his time here. Off the mark there with a three.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Down low. Anthony finds Harris. Back to Anthony. Pass to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And now it's an 11-point Magic lead.
Tell you what, that stroke of Harris's is poetry in motion. A smooth shooter who feels like he can knock it down from anywhere.
There's Ball with a three. That doesn't go either for Ball. And it's Anthony with a ball for the Orlando Magic. Orlando shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
Levine against Wagner. Looking to end this cold spell. And Levine throws it down.
Always putting on the show. Levine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
Suggs surveys the D. Here he goes. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming.
And so it's the Orlando Magic, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with Kobe White. And it's Levine in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. 6 to shoot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, Jalen Suggs just playing right through contact. I love his energy and aggressiveness there.
Bulls trail by 12. Here's Levine. Oh, Zach Levine! Big-time dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Suggs. Deflected. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Here's Carter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Carter Jr. plays with an impressive physicality. I think it's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
And the second free throw is good. Well, the Bulls shooting just 37% so far in this one. And stolen by Suggs. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played.
Suggs showing you some major bounce right there. He went way upstairs on that one.
Wagner with a steal. Suggs against White. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Wagner. Suggs has got 7 now in this quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Magic?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Puts up a deep 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Bulls trail by 17. Outside White. Over Suggs. The Bulls with another miss. Here's Orlando. They're on a 10-2 run here. And a nice Nice finish on the layup. Suggs has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
From Pete Giddy. 2 minutes remaining. And again, Chicago, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The three from Suggs. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Levine for three. Hits the trifecta. Levine's got 19 points.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Suggs. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Fourth personal
Kobe
foul.
White picks one up,
13.
and he drops the first. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good.
Throw it down!
He didn't.
Oh, wow! You want some?
Woo!
You got some!
He was looking in the basket on that one.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Magic.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Well, these teams meet 3 more times, so it has to feel great to take the first contest. It gives you a mental edge going forward against the Bulls.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Suggs.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Orlando again missing. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 14. And the dunk by Levine. Now Suggs. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Kobe White.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Stolen by Giddey. And here comes the break. Here's Vucevic. Pass to White. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Orlando ball.
The three from Suggs. Giddey with a defensive effort. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Suggs. So it's the Magic winning this one easily.
End of the game.
Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready, and they were focused.
Focused indeed.
all been looking for. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. Then on Monday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And you know for that matchup with Washington, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Goes up, and Adebayo throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And Brandon, the super team era is indeed coming to a close. The Miami Heat are one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Here's Rozier. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We play just over a minute here in the first. To the middle, tries again, pass to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game. And it's Orlando's ball. 4-point game. The Magic again can't hit. Hero with it. Picked up by Suggs. Wagner against Adebayo. On the clock. Goes back up. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Suggs against Rozier. Looking to end the run. And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Rozier into the lane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Yeah, Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career, but his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in and score the basketball and put pressure on the defense, he is a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
And it's Banchero missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Jovic. He's covered by Suggs. Outside Rozier. Got a piece of it. Hero against Banchero. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good from outside. Miami leading by 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Suggs looking around, and the 3 ball is good. Suggs has got 7 points.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Rozier kicks to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. A shake. He takes it up and lays it in. 8 points for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero right side. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Hero.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
On the wing, Rozier. Pass to Jovic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Banchero, a screen on Rozier. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
The guard set is Rozier and Hero. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. So that's who Miami starts the set. Oh!
So fun when you make the right read on the break. And Hero did so there.
And opening day here for both of these teams, Brent Barry. The fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Back to Suggs. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. From outside the arc. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Caldwell Pope.
Well, not a volume shooter, but the 3-point percentages from KCP, they're solid.
Rozier, the pass to Butler. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Carter. Takes it inside.
Oh, big time jam by Carter. Run in before they could cut him off.
Well, Heat leading by 10. Butler feeling it out a bit. Pass to Rozier. Oh, good on the triple. The Magic trail by 10. Carter outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the left wing from downtown. And it's Banchero missing. For Miami, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Here's Butler. Butler on the attack.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Suggs against Rozier. Here's Wagner. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. The offensive rebound, Butler tries again. Butler gets the board and puts it right back in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
For 3. And it's Banchero missing. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Jovic. 11-point game his last outing. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Suggs with the ball. Picked up by Rozier. Carter for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got 6.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Banchero is screen for Suggs. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Suggs. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Orlando Magic.
They couldn't shut down the lane.
That is more than enough.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. They've got Harris, Isaac out there with Wagner. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Howard in at the 3 spot. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams would probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Pass to Howard. Drills the three-pointer.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Richardson with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Isaac with the steal. Fast break, here we go. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Harris.
A fantastic assist by Harris on the play. He makes the right call, rotating the ball on that one.
Love with the screen on Anthony. Here's Richardson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Richardson's got his first points in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Richardson. Count it. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket.
Screen by Howard. Anthony kicks to Howard. A three-pointer, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Richardson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Josh Richardson continuing to develop his overall game. Has such good height at the two-guard spot.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Here's where. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. That's good from Isaac. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Richardson against Anthony. Here's Ware, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Isaac outside. Pass to Howard. Isaac with a screen for Howard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Howard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Magic. Anthony against Richardson. 1:39 left to play here in the third. Ware passes to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. Ware, no good. The Magic trail by 16. Isaac kicks to Wagner. Out to Harris. Back to Wagner. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Love.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Richardson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Richardson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, Richardson came in shooting threes and thought that might be the only thing he could do. He's no one-trick pony.
Anthony finds Howard. Top of the key, Isaac. Got a piece of it. Jaquez against Harris. It's Jaquez with the drive. Offensive rebound Heat. Ware, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Miami, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line, so those numbers are always going to be positive.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Magic trail by 17. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Wagner missing. And it's Love with the ball for Miami. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Richardson. And he banks in the layup. Richardson's got 9 points here in the second half.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentage.
And so it's Miami in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been
Trust each other these last minutes.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Hero in its shooting guard with Butler at small forward. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Rozier in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
So it's Miami now. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Jovic. Lets it go with a three. Carter pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wagner passes to Caldwell Pope. Carter with a screen on Hero. Caldwell Pope with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And it's Carter missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Adebayo throws it down.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding.
Banchero, a screen on Rozier. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Rozier kicks to Adebayo. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably a small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Jovic passes to Adebayo. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Adebayo pulls it down hard.
Oh, and Bam taking flight.
Shot to stop the run. And it's Banchero missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Adebayo down low. Banchero's there. Adebayo drives in. And the layup's good off the glass.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Banchero is screened for Suggs. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Heat.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And here's Adebayo outside. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Carter outside. It's tipped. Adebayo with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. From past the arc. Bam Adebayo, and that's good. Adebayo's got 11 points in the quarter.
And as Adebayo's career is moving forward, he's developing into a more consistent scorer.
Here's Suggs. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Unable to get that one. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And here is Hero. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg
welcome everyone to a new... And this early in the season... There are still so many unknowns, Greg.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
And the starting group for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Giddey in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's White. LaVine finds White. The three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Heat. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
And we're watching two teams looking to make that next step. They want to break out of the middle of the pack to prove they can do some damage.
One thing you don't have to worry about with LaVine is his scoring. You pretty much know he's going to give you points each and every night.
Butler taking his time here. Throws it up high, and finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Graham.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Now here's White. Back to LaVine. Pass to Buzelis. Up top, Hero. Giddey defends. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, in a battle of physicality, Adebayo tends to get the best of you.
The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Miami shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw, no good for Adebayo. In each of the last 2 years, RJ, the Bulls have been eliminated in the play-in tournament.
Yes, they've been just about 500 each of those seasons, so Chicago has been in that dreaded middle ground. Not contenders while also not picking high in the draft. That is the worst place any NBA team could be.
4 on the clock. Shot by LaVine, no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. With the drive, Jovic passes to Hero. Launches it. Buzelis grabs the board.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Outside LaVine. Stolen. Rozier with it. Now guarded by White. To the middle. Here's Jovic. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Miami leading by 6. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, "What's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do." So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. Let's see how that goes, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Yeah, maybe he's not a high flyer, but Hero still loves to finish with power. Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Right side, Butler. A minute and a half left in the opening quarter. There's a screen. Rozier finds Adebayo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Heat third.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
White looking it over. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Here's Levine. Rebounded by Jovic. Heat leading by 4. Now Hero. Off target at the rim.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Right side, Levine. 36 seconds left to play in the first. The shot, no good. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Miami shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And Grant, the Heat, last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Butler up top. Here's the three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
From another zip code, Jimmy Buckets.
Here's Levine for three. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Takes a three. And the Heat, another three.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's Miami. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What happened? We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jovic and Bam play together inside. And it's Rozier in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Levine, throw it down.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop him.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Hero outside. To the inside. Here's Butler. Outside for Rozier. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A nice shot by Butler.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Levine. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Stolen by Giddey. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Ooh, Levine getting after it on the break.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Rozier looking around. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Outside White. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
White against Rozier. Outside for Butler. From the arc. He drops it from range. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end. Play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team to win. But Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
You see how effective Butler is driving inside. The combination of muscle and athleticism is tough to stop.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
From outside, off the mark. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 18. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The Bulls trail by 18. The open shot, White. Rebounded by Butler.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Hero against Giddey. Hero, the pass to Jovic. The 3. Again, the Heat misses. For Chicago, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. White finds Giddey. Now Levine. And he drives in. And a big-time jam as he slams it right over Adebayo.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach Levine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 23 seconds left in the second period. Here's Hero. Over Giddey. And that one hits the back iron.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Levine. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Jimmy Butler getting it done for Miami. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many. All right, fellas. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Ball, Smith out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's DeSumo, and it's Buzelis in at the 3 spot. Buzelis' shot is good.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Richardson against Smith for 3. Robinson drains the triple. Robinson's got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
There's Ball with a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Ball against Richardson. Outside Robinson for three. And Craig pulls it down.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
It's stolen by Love. Outside Robinson. Craig with a steal. It's stolen. Inside. Oh, deflected. DeSumo outside. Pass to Buzelis. Here's ball.
Hey, yo, right here.
Just 5 on the clock. Craig with a screen on Love. And there's the lob. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. 5th, the Heat.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line. And that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Richardson against Ball. Outside Robinson. Pass to Love. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Miami. The Bulls trail by 17. Vucevic, the pass to DeSumo. Vucevic, a screen on Robinson. DeSumo for 3. They get it back. Miami has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. No good from outside. Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Buzelis. Marquez covers.
You're putting it on the deck. Wow. Buzelis is just dangerous on the move.
Heat leading by 15. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Graham.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Here's Ware, defended by Craig. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Three-pointer Vucevic. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Stolen by Ball. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's DeSumo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Heat leading by 18. Pass to Ware. 41 seconds left in the third. And the shot's good.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. And you see the potential Buzelis has as a shooter. This kid's upside is definitely enticing.
And it's Ware missing. Bulls trail by 18. Ball outside. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he makes it on the layup.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
On the wing, Richardson. Outside for Love. He gets it up. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got to feel like a game winner to them.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying.
I like the activity, guys.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Kevin Love. Duncan Robinson is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ware in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Heat leading by 19. Richardson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Love up top. There's the triple. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Buzelis. DeSumo outside. The 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Love. 14 feet away. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
And the dunk by Levine.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. And here's Butler. Pass to Jovic. Clock at 6. Here's Rozier. And the layup is good off the glass.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Oh! Wow! I can't believe he just did that!
Just wow!
See, those are the type of finishes that you pay to see.
Rozier finds Butler. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Butler on the wing. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Levine.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Buzelis. Butler covering. The shot by Buzelis no good. Miami leading by 13. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Outside Butler. With the fadeaway. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Levine. Oh, Levine! Pretty.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Hero right side. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Rozier outside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Butler. Again, the miss by Butler. The Bulls on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Ooh, poked away. Hero with it. And it's Giddey picking him up.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jimmy Butler.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Adebayo in the post. He's against Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And Adebayo slams it in. And the Heat lead by 12.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Pass to Giddey. Back to Levine. Smith with it. Now here's Levine. Butler covering. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Even early. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season.